This is the story of Cinderella and her long-lost twin sister. Once upon a time, in a kingdom filled with magic and secrets, there were twin sisters born to a humble family. One sister was named Cinderella, sweet and gentle, while the other was named Maribella, equally beautiful, but filled with a fierceness that her parents never fully understood. Fate would soon intervene in a most tragic way. One fateful night, when the twins were still babies, a band of ruthless kidnappers came in the dead of night, seeking ransom from the noble families. In their haste, they kidnapped both Cinderella and Maribella, but as the kidnappers fled into the dark woods, only Cinderella was left behind, saved by a twist of fate and discovered by her family the next morning. Maribella, however, vanished into the shadows of the world, her fate unknown. Maribella's story did not end there. She was taken far away to a distant kingdom ruled by a powerful and ruthless king who had no heir of his own. Seeing potential in the baby girl he had found in the hands of kidnappers, the king adopted Maribella as his own daughter. But this king was not a loving father. He trained her to be ruthless, cunning, and fierce. Under his guidance, Maribella grew into a strong, intelligent woman, hardened by the cruelty of the world and the coldness of the man who had raised her. Years passed, and Cinderella's life unfolded into the story everyone knew: her stepmother's cruelty, the magical night at the royal ball, and the moment when she met Prince Charming, who fell deeply in love with her. Their love story seemed like a fairy tale, until the night of the ball, when a shadow from Cinderella's past reappeared. Maribella had heard of the kingdom's grand ball and the prince's search for a bride, but she had also heard rumors, whispers of a young woman who looked just like her, a perfect reflection. She had always suspected she had a past that was hidden from her, and now she knew the truth. This Cinderella was her twin sister, the one who had been spared, while she had been raised to be a weapon, driven by jealousy and a thirst for the life that had been denied to her. Maribella followed Cinderella to the ball. She watched in silence as Prince Charming and Cinderella danced beneath the stars, oblivious to the storm brewing in the shadows. As the night wore on and the magic of the ball began to fade, Maribella confronted Cinderella in the palace gardens. In a secluded corner, the twin sisters stood face to face for the first time since they were babies. The resemblance was uncanny, but while Cinderella's eyes were filled with kindness and innocence, Maribella's were cold and calculating. "You have everything that should have been mine," Maribella hissed, her voice trembling with rage. "The prince, the kingdom, the life of love and happiness. But tonight, it all ends." Cinderella, confused and heartbroken by the sight of the sister she never knew, pleaded with Maribella. "We don't have to fight. We can both find happiness together. You don't have to live in anger." But Maribella's heart had been shaped by darkness, and her desire for revenge was too great. She attacked Cinderella, and a fierce battle ensued. Cinderella, though graceful and kind, was no match for her twin who had been trained in the art of combat by a merciless king. The night sky was filled with the sounds of their struggle, but in the end, Maribella emerged victorious. Cinderella's final breath was a whisper of sorrow, and with that, the real Cinderella was no more. But Maribella was not content with mere victory. She saw an opportunity to take everything her sister had left behind. Donning Cinderella's gown, Maribella returned to the palace, her face stained with tears, tears that everyone believed were from the joy of a magical night. No one suspected a thing. Maribella, pretending to be Cinderella, won over Prince Charming's heart completely. She fooled the entire kingdom, from the prince to the royal court. Not even the fairy godmother could sense the dark heart that now beat within Cinderella. Soon Marabella and Prince Charming were wed in a grand ceremony that captivated the entire kingdom. Marabella, the once lost twin, now stood at the pinnacle of power, her past buried beneath the illusion of her sister's life. As the years passed, Marabella ruled alongside Prince Charming, her deception never uncovered. She played the role of the kind and gentle queen perfectly, yet beneath her serene smile, the memories of her true nature lingered. The kingdom flourished under her rule, and Prince Charming adored her, unaware that the woman he loved was not the innocent Cinderella he believed her to be, but the twin who had taken her place. And so, Marabella, the twin born to darkness, lived the life meant for Cinderella, while the real Cinderella's memory faded into oblivion. In the end, the world never knew the truth of a battle fought beneath the moonlight and a life stolen in the shadows. For in this tale it was the evil twin who found her happily ever after. The end.